Situated about 25 kilometers away from Maiduguri, the state capital, residents of Bokoiri community may not have fully grasped the immense treasure planted at the back of their houses. An irrigation scheme capable of making Borno state not only food sufficient, but exporter of food and cash crops has sprung up. With temperature around Maiduguri general area rising as far as 44 degrees Celsius, a greener future like this is unthinkable before now. But application of modern irrigation technology by the Borno state government has made that a reality. Planted on the 25-hectare drip irrigation field with constant water supply are hybrid sesame and maize, which have blossomed, promising a high yield with a focus of about 364 tons in one cropping cycle. With 3 cycles per year, over 1,092 tons of maize and other crops are expected. This is just one out of the 7 innovative and climate-smart irrigation projects Borno state government initiated in some local government areas to resuscitate means of livelihood of the returning communities and make the state exporter of food and cash crops as envisaged by Governor Obagana Umar Azilim.
It's not sustainable for the government to distribute food and non-food items to the IDPs. There is a need for us to strengthen the resilience of the community, and therefore, there is peace now in Borno State. So people should be encouraged to go to their farmlands.
Land is not a limiting factor. We have enough fertile and arable land whereby it supports different comparative advantages regarding the 3 senatorial zones. But most of the issues we are having is the constraint in water. Water has been a limiting factor. In that regards, we adopted this scheme whereby we will have 30 to 50% water utilization efficiency compared to the ordinary and traditional flowed irrigation systems that we are having.
With over 10,000 drip irrigation kits in stock, the authorities are optimistic that the state can cultivate at least 1,000 hectares of land after the rainy season.
This irrigation system, you have control over the crops. You know when to irrigate and you know when not to irrigate. So you have control all over the farming system. And the yield that you are going to get from irrigation is higher than all other types of farming system because you have the control over the watering, fertilizing, when to irrigate, when to fertilize, when to weed. So because of these reasons, you are expected to have a higher yield better than other farming systems.
Borno state government is targeting cultivation of 300 hectares in the 3 senatorial zone, with each zone expected to cultivate 100 hectares. The state government has unveiled a lot of incentives and packages for farmers, especially sales of petrol at subsidized rate across the state and provision of fertilizer and other agricultural inputs. In Maiduguri,